Shoulders. The stretching area of focus here is the shoulders. Hangman pose. Begin by lying flat on your belly, so close to an open wall that the very top of your head is touching the wall when you're lying relaxed on your belly. It's absolutely essential that the crown of your head touches the wall so you get the setup properly for the pose. Next step is, without moving your body forward or backward, I want you to reach your arms up the wall as high as they'll go. Separate your arms a little wider than your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide apart. Lastly, drop your head completely. Ideally, your arms will be straight and your head will be hanging freely in the air. However, when you first start, your arms might be bent slightly and your head might be touching the ground. Don't be concerned, just do your best. Of all the gravity poses, Hangman is one of the most intense. So prepare yourself and decide now how long you'll stay here. Two minutes is the minimum hold time here. And for most people, 2 minutes will be enough for now. Eventually, you'll work up to a full 5-minute hold, but that would be for advanced students only. Remember the rules. You're to hold the pose until your limit, but you must complete the full minute interval, meaning you hold for 2, 3, 4, or 5 minutes. If you have reached your limit, simply wait until you hear the next tone and then release. Otherwise, we'll continue together. The shoulders and the upper back often become tight and restricted due to long hours in front of a computer, repetitive motion activities like tennis, and strength training such as weightlifting. Because tight shoulders and a tight upper back hunch your posture and close off your heart center, of all the areas of your body to open up, opening your upper back can give you a huge physical and emotional release. As you hang here with your arms up the wall, your head relaxed, and your breath coming in and out, your hands might start to slide down the wall. This is normal. Don't be concerned. Here's what you do. If your hands begin to slip down the wall, simply pause for a moment and crawl your fingers back up the wall and then relax again. As you've probably already noticed, Hangman becomes very intense very, very quickly. This posture can really make you feel crazy, and it takes strong determination to stay the course in this one. The key here is to do as little as possible. Breathe deeply and imagine your body softening down toward the floor. Breathing together, let's inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale completely through your mouth. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale completely through your mouth. We're nearly there now, so continue breathing on your own. Pretzel arms. To begin, lie on your belly with your arms in front of you. Using your right fingers on your right hand, crawl that right hand as far to the left, straight out at your side, as it'll go. Now using your left fingers over the top of that right arm, crawl your left hand and arm as far to the right as it'll go. With both hands now, spread the fingers all the way out and stretch your body apart in opposite directions. Finally, last step, rest your chin down on top of that left arm. Soften your entire body and begin to breathe deeply. This pose can feel very awkward and claustrophobic, so stay with it and allow the awkwardness and the discomfort to be there, accepting it rather than fighting it. You'll feel the biggest stretch here in your bottom arm, that right arm, and if you gently lean your weight to the left ever so slightly, you'll get an even bigger stretch. The minimum hold time here is 3 minutes. But very quickly, you'll be able to hold for 4 or 5 minutes, no problem. As you practice, there is sometimes a tendency to tense up the lower body, like the legs or the core. Do your best to avoid that. Always stay soft and just breathe deeply. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. The upper body is accessing a place that is rarely stretched, but so often used, our arms and our shoulders. This often means tightness that's left unchecked. Restricted movement in the upper back, shoulders, and arms, it can add to workplace stress, it can hurt your athletic performance, and generally make you feel claustrophobic in your upper body. As you're stretching here, as always, if you feel you have reached your maximum, it's okay to release. But make sure you complete the full minute intervals. You must complete at least 2 minutes here, but try to see if you can stay for the full 5 minutes. And if you do, you'll feel a tremendous release in your arms, your shoulders, and your upper back. Inhale deeply through your nose. And exhale completely through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Continue with that same breathing pattern on your own. Nice, slow, steady rhythm. We're nearly there, so stay with me. Pretzel arms, other side. To begin, lie on your belly with your arms in front of you. This time, using your left fingers, crawl your left hand as far to the right as it'll go. And then using your right fingers, crawl your right hand as far to the left as it'll go. On both hands now, spread the fingers and stretch your arms and your hands and your fingers apart. And the last step is to rest your chin down on top of your top arm, which in this case is your right arm. Soften your entire body and begin with your slow, steady nose to mouth breathing. There's no way around it. This pose is always going to feel a bit strange and awkward. So do your best to just surrender and give into it. You'll feel the biggest stretch here in your bottom outer arm, the left arm. And if you gently lean your weight to the right, you'll get a bigger stretch in that left arm. The minimum hold time here is 3 minutes. But very soon, within a matter of days or weeks, you'll be able to hold for 4 or even 5 minutes, no problem. While in this pose, make sure not to tense up your lower body. That includes your legs, your core muscles. Instead, do your best to relax completely, including your head and your chin resting down on your arm. Try to stay soft and breathe. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale completely through your mouth. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale completely through your mouth. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale completely through your mouth. Inhale deeply. And exhale completely. If you're someone who works on a keyboard or carries a heavy handbag, shoulder bag, or purse, or if you're someone who suffers from lots of stress in your life, that tension often builds up in your upper body. That's why upper body stretches are often so emotionally charged. What I mean by that is when you free your upper body, you often feel an emotional as well as a physical release. As always, if you feel you've reached your maximum at any point, it's okay to release, but only on the complete minute intervals. Wait until you hear the tone. And do be sure to complete at least 2 full minutes here. And see if you can stay for the full 5. You'll get a tremendous benefit in that outer arm very, very quickly. Inhaling deeply through your nose. Exhaling completely through your mouth. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale completely through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're nearly there now. Continue breathing on your own. Shoulders, final pose, wide dog. On the floor, on your hands and feet, step your feet about 1.5 meters apart, with your hands just about 1.5 meters in front of your feet. This way your body makes the shape of a letter V. Bring your hands a little bit wider than your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide apart. Your hands should be closer to your feet than in a normal downward dog you may have experienced in other yoga classes. The final step is to drop your head like a bowling ball and relax completely. Allow your body weight to sink completely into your shoulders. Try to make that the focus of the posture. The minimum hold in this pose is 3 minutes, but very quickly you'll be able to hold for the full 5 minutes. The secret to getting a very deep stretch here is to keep your stance short. When I speak of stance, I mean the distance between your hands and your feet. 1.5 meters is an estimation. For some people, it might be as little as 1 meter or even less. You also want to keep your feet very wide apart and literally imagine your heart melting your shoulder blades together as your heart drips down toward the ground. If you normally get sore or tired from down dog, this wide dog pose is an excellent supplement to your practice, and it will help you quickly find freedom in your shoulders so you can then hold downward dog longer, more comfortably, and move through vinyasa practice with greater ease. Keep in mind, however, this is a different kind of down dog than you'd normally do in class. The main objective of this pose here is simply to soften the shoulders. As an added bonus, some students will get a very nice stretch in their hamstrings and calves as well on the backs of their legs, but that's not the focus. The focus is your shoulders. So while you practice, if you feel a sharp pain in your lower back, I want you to immediately bend your knees ever so slightly, and then simply continue stretching in the same way as before, with your knees slightly bent. With your head relaxed, your heart melting towards the floor, let's take some deep breath together. We inhale deeply through the nose, and we exhale out slowly through the mouth. Inhale deeply through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Inhale deeply. And exhale completely. Make sure there's no tension in your head, your neck, or your back. Simply allow your body to relax completely. Continue breathing on your own. Wide dog, we're nearly there.